Today's reading comes from the prophet Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. You know, Israel continually grumbled and groaned against both Moses and God during their 40 years in the wilderness. And as we get into the Exodus story, you'll begin to see just how much they grumbled. I mean, it's amazing they ever even made it to the promised land. They would get discouraged and God would provide a miracle. And this pattern, it continues for many years, in fact, for 40 years. Even though God provided for them over and over again, yet they were still dismayed. They were saddened, they were discouraged. Sometimes the constant grumbling evoked the fury of God, and he would be pushed to his very limits, but other times, like in this passage, he gently and softly assures them of his love and his protection. What parent among us, would not show compassion to our own children in their time of need? Those of us who are part of the family of God all share the same loving and faithful Father. Guys, don't let the worries of this world overcome you, but with God's help, you can overcome this world and everything that it brings against you. People can be so judgmental sometimes and say, I don't understand the Jewish people. God did so much for them. Look at what he did. All you got to do is read the Bible. He rescued them. He delivered them. He saved them. He provided for them over and over again, and yet they grumbled against God. They didn't believe. Hang on a second before we're so quick to judge our Jewish friends. What about us as Gentiles? What about us as believers? Look back on your own life. Look at the fingerprints that God has left in your life, all that he has done for you. But don't we grow weary? Don't we sometimes get dismayed? And the encouraging thing about this passage is that, God had the right to get upset, and he could have destroyed them. And he could have said, enough is enough. I'm tired of your grumbling. But like a loving father, he said, no, I'm going to show compassion to you. I'm going to lift you up. And today, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like you just can't go on, I want to encourage you to look back on your life. Just like we can look back on Israel's life and see what God did for them, I want you to look back on your life and see what God has done for you. He's a great, loving, compassionate God, and the signs are there.